Before the cross, there was the trial. Before the crown of thorns, there was judgment. The fate of one held in the hands of empire. Pilate seated upon his Roman judgment seat, his brow furrowed, his heart uneasy. Before him stands Jesus, silent, dignified. Pilate, are you the king of the Jews? Jesus, you say that I am. The priests press forward, their accusations like daggers in the air. The charges ring out blasphemy, rebellion, a threat to Rome. Yet Pilate sees no crime, no treason upon his lips, no rebellion in his hands, but the weight of truth upon his shoulders. Pilate, turning to the crowd, offering a choice, the innocent or the guilty, the festival tradition, a prisoner to be released. Pilate, Barabbas or Jesus, whom shall I set free? The crowd roars. Barabbas, the rebel, the murderer. His name rises above the din. The choice made not by justice, but by voices swayed, by hearts deceived. The hands that would heal, condemned. The hands that would harm, released. Pilate, troubled, washing his hands in a basin of water. Pilate, whispering, I am innocent of this man's blood. The soldiers seize Jesus. The scourging begins. Lashes fall upon flesh. Pain and prophecy intertwined. A crown of thorns is pressed upon his head. Soldiers mocking, cruel laughter. Hail, King of the Jews! In the heart of Jerusalem, beneath the weight of judgment, walks the Son of Man, bearing the burden of a world undone. Jesus, weary yet resolute, carrying the wooden cross on bruised shoulders. Soldiers march alongside. The crowd murmurs, a chorus of sorrow and scorn. Behold the road to Calvary paved with pain and prophecy, each step a testament, each wound a story etched in eternity. Blood trickles, the cross awaits, a judgment unjust, a silence unbroken. And yet, through suffering, redemption was written. For what man condemns, heaven redeems. Hammer falls, the cry resounds, piercing through time. Love bound in agony, the innocent condemned, the righteous crucified. And yet, his silence speaks louder than their fury. The cross rises, the sky trembles, shadows creep upon the earth. Thunder cracks, nature itself grieving. Jesus whispering through pain, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. The crowd stills, a mother weeps. A disciple turns away, his heart heavy with loss. Blood drips, a covenant sealed, from throned brow to pierced side, redemption unveiled. For in his suffering, salvation is written, a love unshaken, a kingdom risen. The final breath escapes. The veil in the temple is torn. The earth shudders and silence falls. Death may have claimed a body, but it could not hold divinity. The cross, once a symbol of defeat, becomes the crown of victory. For in the darkest hour, the dawn of grace was born. 3 days pass. The weight of grief hangs thick in the air. Hope is buried, the light extinguished, but the darkness does not hold forever. Angel, strong, divine voice. Why do you seek the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Inside the tomb, shadows retreat. The burial cloth is folded neatly. There is no body. Mary Magdalene arrives, breathless, her heart heavy. She sees the empty tomb, confusion washing over her. A voice calls her name, a familiar voice. Jesus, gentle, radiant. Mary, a voice she knows, a presence she never thought she'd see again. The grave could not hold him. Death had lost its sting. The risen Jesus walks through the garden, appearing to the disciples. Jesus reveals himself to his followers, showing them his wounds. Doubt turns to belief. Sorrow melts into joy. The prophecy fulfilled, redemption complete. Jesus, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me will live, even though they die. The cross was not the end. The crown of thorns becomes the crown of victory. And in his rising, humanity is redeemed. As you watch, let this story not be distant history, but a truth that lives in hearts today. Will you embrace the power of the cross? Will you step into the glory of the crown? Let's take this journey together. Like, comment, and share to spread the message. On fire.